Good morning, everyone. My name is Dudu. I'm always laughing like this. Okay, from Nkomazi municipality. I have a year with Nkomazi. I've joined them just towards the end of 2012, which means in the beginning of 2018. I'm the water quality officer from Nkomazi. I'm not the manager, please. People think I'm the manager. I'm not the manager. I'm the water quality officer from Nkomazi. It's just that I like to see things being done the correct way. Okay? I will be presenting the status of Nkomazi local municipality. My focus will be mainly on the wastewater treatment works. My presentation will be very short because most of the work we are doing as Nkomazi is work that we just started, so it's work in progress, of which we are still in the beginning of getting things in place, getting our blue drop and our green drop systems in place. So I will just be presenting on how far we are and where we are going as well. I would like to thank the forum as well. You have made me grow since I've joined the forum. That's why I don't want to miss these forums because I learn a lot. There's no one in the municipality who wants to attend. But I say no, even if it's tight, I will try and attend. I didn't attend the Green Drop Support campaign, of which I did indicate to Victor that we accept that with big hands. And I will take it further to the big guys at the municipality because we want support campaigns like these ones to get us to comply. So I didn't attend the meeting yesterday because we were being assessed for the blue drop audit. So since Tuesday, I was in a pot. So yeah, but it is finished yesterday, and we are hoping to improve because we have started to put things in place. But we are not there yet, which means there's still a lot of work to be done. There are still a lot of systems to be put in place, and it's forums like this that help us to reach that area. So the heads of Nkomazi is open for the Green Drop Support campaigns. In the next meeting, I will definitely be there, and we will like the team to go down to Nkomazi as well and see our treatment plans and what we have done so far and give inputs on where we can improve so that we can be able to achieve the green drops as well. Okay, just an overview of the wastewater treatment plants we have at Nkomazi. For the people who are coming here for the first time, we have Mhlati Plus and Mhlati Cop. They are at Malelane, Hectorspray, Komati, and Donga. Donga is along the Komati River. But the others are along the Crocodile River, and Komati Port is just towards the confluence of Komati and Crocodile River before it goes to Mozambique. You can see that all our treatment plants have a capacity less than 2 megaliters per day. They are very small, but they need a lot of work. Okay, in terms of Mhlati Plus, all our 4 plants are operational, which means we are discharging to the Crocodile River. In terms of the progress that we have done, this is just an overview. I think when we are done with the work, I will bring to the forum how the treatment plants were looking like before, maybe a year ago, and how they look like now. I think in the next forum in April, because the contractors should be finished with the work in March so that we can see the difference. Mhlati Plus and Hectorspray, we didn't receive funding. Then I tried to pull my strings and push some hands and all that. Then the director hired some contract workers. Then they started cleaning the ponds, cleaning around the ponds because it's an oxidation pond plant and it was overgrown. You couldn't even get to the end where the sewage is discharged. But now if you go there, I think the ICMA guys can witness on that one that it's very clean. Even the ponds that the grass was like this, it's very clean. There is a lot of beds there, a lot of aquaculture, everything. So it's going somewhere. We didn't have funding, but at least our team is trying to clean and getting the plant clean. Then I did say in the other meetings that after we have dealt with the environment, then we want to deal with the inside, because those ponds were never dislodged. We didn't have, they've been there operating for a long time. So we want to use specialty products to be able to deal with the nutrients that have accumulated, the algae that have accumulated in the ponds, so that we can comply, because we are using the general limits at the moment. So in terms of that one, and the flow meters were not working. So in terms of the future work, the municipality just last month, they appointed a contractor to install the flow meters in all our, because most of our treatment plants, water and wastewater, the flow meters were not, which means you wouldn't know what is coming in, what is going out. So they've appointed them, they have already started on site. So they said in the next 3 months, all the flow meters will be working. So that's the project that we are busy with at the moment. And also one thing that I'm happy about is that we have been struggling with the issue of chemicals, and hence the quality was bad. But that has been sorted out, because they've also appointed a supplier for 3 years, which was not happening before. It was quotation, sometimes we receive chemicals, sometimes we don't. And he has come on board. And what I like about that is that he's a consultant that knows the world of water. He doesn't just come and dump. And one of the consultants is Zamangwane, he knows Domel, of which it's a good thing, because we will work very closely together. They are appointed for water and wastewater. So we will be able to deal with most of the issues that we face in our treatment plants. Undercoat is operational, but it is half operational now because it's under refurbishment. It's at 40%. The progress is very slow there. Just this morning I was talking to the director of the company who was appointed. Why is the progress very slow? Because Undercoat is an activated sludge plant, and because it was old, everything was just redundant. Greg is a witness to that one. So the refurbishment was to bring the plant up to speed. The CODs were no longer compliant, they were very high. The ammonia, it was no longer an activated sludge plant, it was just tanks that were standing there. So it's very slow. So they say they've ordered some mechanical equipment and they have some delays, but they have requested for extension, which means the project will be completed by March 2014. Hectorspray, we didn't have funding there, but the personnel that were appointed at Mhlati Plus, once they are done at Mhlati Plus, they are almost done. They will start. They've already started, but at Hectorspray to clean, but they haven't done much of the job. And they will install the flow meters as well, and then use the chemical products to deal with sludge. And also we are considering the technology as well, because we have orthophosphates and ammonia that is a big problem in these two plants. The rest are compliant. I'll show you the results towards the end of this presentation. Undercoat is under refurbishment. The progress is very good there because it's at 60%, which means most of the work has been done. You remember before we reported that things were stolen and everything. So everything is restored. The fencing there will be so much secured such that you won't go in there. They've built a security house next to the gate where the security will be allocated. And they've built a new chlorine room, or they've upgraded the new chlorine because everything was stolen there. So they've built it, and then they will put a proper chlorination system. At the moment we use HTH to chlorinate the water because all the chlorinators were stolen. So it's work in progress, of which something good is happening. And the pump stations as well are upgraded. All the pump stations that are feeding to the plant are upgraded. We are hoping that by March the work will be completed. This is just a certificate of analysis for December results. You can see Semcop, Silumanzi, we don't deal with them directly, and they were not even aware that they were doing our samples until I called them. We have a service provider appointed, and we sent the samples to Semcop, Silumanzi. We had some challenges with the results because it was taking too long to receive them. We were not receiving the notifications and everything, but we have given the service provider an ultimatum or conditions of contract that he needs to meet. If he doesn't do the things because it's giving us problems, then he will get penalized. So that has been sorted out. We had those serious challenges, and it was agreed because in the blue drop assessment that we just had, the CFO and the director was there, of which is a good thing, which didn't happen before. So we have agreed that we will invite the lab as well to meet with the service provider so that we are able to communicate with them as well in terms of the failures, because that's what is important, how we deal with failures, because now we will receive results after 2 months, after 3 months, and there's nothing else you can do if you receive the results and there was a failure there. So we are trying to improve our incident management system as well. I don't know if you can see there, we sample once per month at the moment, and we are trying to improve. In the refurbishment, we have included some testing equipment because the treatment plants didn't have the monitoring equipment. So those testing equipments are included there so that they can be able to test on a daily basis and also on weekly basis as well, and to improve on how we manage our wastewater. That the first one is Hectorspray there. You can see at Hectorspray, the E. coli, we are able to manage it. Because the plant is on and off, one of the biological reactor is switched off, the other one is on, and they are transporting sludge to the other one. So it's on and off because of the, so the E. coli were, at the day of sampling, they were around 201. We have requested the lab to give us the exact an indication so that we can know if it's 1,000 or it's 10,000. Because if it's above 201, you wouldn't know. You would say, oh, I'm still below the general limits, because the general limit is 1,000. So we wanted exactly how it is. In terms of ammonia, we don't have a problem in the other 2 plants. It's only Mhlati Plus that we have problems with there. Chemical oxygen demand is only Mhlati because of the infrastructure there. The night conductivity, nitrates, we are compliant. Orthophosphate is the one that is a problem in all the plants. And then pH and suspended solids is mainly Nkomazi board and Mhlati Kop, because those are the 2 plants that are still busy with the refurbishment. So from there you can see we don't have big, the plants are oxidation ponds, but they are able to deal with some of the determinants that are in the wastewater, except for those ones. I think after the refurbishment, if we still experience the problems with ammonia and of orthophosphate, we are considering, we have engaged MISA and COPTA and Ehlanzeni district to assist us with the polishing system as well, so that we can be able to deal with those 2 parameters. Okay? In conclusion, we are hoping that the water quality will improve after the refurbishment, although we still have those parameters that the plants are not designed to remove. But sometimes, some other months you will get them low because they are low in the effluent that is coming into the treatment plant. We have suppliers appointed to supply the specialty chemical products to deal with the sludge, the algae there. We will also consider the sludge, because when we use the chemical, we will deal with 1 pond, which means we will close the 1 pond, dislodge it, clean it, use the chemical and everything. And then the installation of the flow meters as well, which will help us for water loss control as well. This is for water, the water loss control and revenue collection. It's only for water. Because we are a CRDP municipality, which means we have a lot of communities that we don't collect revenue, but if we are able to install the flow meters, they will assist us as well in terms of that. And then we will start for the reapplication of the water use licenses, of which we have started to put the documentation together, and given the fact that by that time we'll be finished with the refurbishment. Thank you.
Thank you. We need to